All right, we've got receiver Sam Crawford. Questions?
Sam, how have you personally gone about processing, what I'm sure was disappointing last Thursday, and how do you guys go about bouncing back, and bringing your very best this week?
Yes, sir. I mean, of course, any loss is a tough loss, but you just got to go back to the drawing board. It's a 24-hour rule. Watch the film, do your lift, talk about it, then get over it, and it's on to the next opponent.
Offensively, I mean, do you feel like you guys are close, just a thing here or there, and it's a lot different, or is there quite a bit that needs to get accomplished here in a short amount of time? Where do you think you guys are offensively?
Yes, sir. I mean, just go back watching the film. It's just little things here and there that are easily correctable. I mean, it's just, read here and there, mistake here or there. And these are very correctable mistakes that, go back and practice, go back, watch film that we can correct. There's nothing that's not, that's not impossible. These are things that we can do individually to, come back better next week.
Sam, when you look at the film with Oklahoma State, what surprises you so far on the defensive side of the ball?
I'm sorry, say that again, please.
Looking at the film or looking at OSU's defense, what is the biggest thing that you could take away from them getting set to take on the Cowboys in Stillwater?
OSU is very similar to us. I mean, specifically in the back end, their secondary, they've been playing together for a long time, just like our receiver group has. So they have that chemistry, they don't make many mistakes. They don't bust many coverages because, they're a veteran group. So it's going to be tough. They're a good group. So let's go in there, prepare all week to go in there. And, I mean, start third in a row facing them. So they know us and we know them. So it makes the little details that much more important.
You said you get to know or them. I mean, is there any guys on that team that you personally know?
Yes, sir. So I know Tanner McAllister, number 2, their safety, just because we grew up together from the same hometown. Trey Sterling, number 3, their safety, very close growing up, same area. So I've known them very well for a long time. And I mean, and they know me very well off the field. So, it's always fun, having a little friendship rivalry going again, playing against each other, especially playing against each other as kids. But, friendship is gone. We step on that field.
With the fact that you know one another, I mean, bragging rights up for grabs. I mean, I'm assuming you probably don't talk really this week, but I mean, what's the correlation heading into this week since it's a little bit more personal for you?
I mean, I don't take anything personally on and off the field. It's just, it's a game. He's an opponent and they're opponents, and that's how I'm approach it.
Sam, throughout your career, have you seen, how an offense can change, how much it can change from the first game to the second game? How much can you anticipate that just because, you've had one game under your belts?
Oh, of course, yes, ma'am. And like I said before, I mean, going back watching film from last week, it's just, little details that we missed here and there that are easy correctable. So this week, I'm putting emphasis on those things, and that will be corrected. So, I mean, those things are something that we can correct that's easy. So, we correct those. It could be a whole different offense next week.
We've all seen what Davis can do, from in practice and in scrimmages, obviously the Tulane game. Do you think that it's possible for him to, showcase those things in the next game?
Of course. I mean, as an offense, we have the utmost respect and confidence in Davis. That's his first game starting. And, personally, a lot of players know that first game is always rough. You got a lot of things on your mind, a lot of things going on. So, we have the utmost confidence in him. And, he knows what he's capable of. So, he's going to go back, watch the film, come back and practice, want to work hard, and fix those mistakes.
Anything else for Sam? All right, well.